Hey, good morning, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday. Welcome to the stream today. I promised I was going to stream for you today. So, welcome, guys. Come by. Say hello. I'm actually in Midtown, Manhattan. It's almost, it's about 10:30. The weather is very comfortable. It's awesome. So, guys, come along and chime and ask questions. All right, guys, I hope you guys doing good wherever you are. Yes, welcome to the stream, guys. I'm waiting for this guy to leave. He parked way in front of me, but I'm actually right in Midtown by Madison Square Garden. And that side is the Hudson Yard. And hopefully this guy will move, or I'm gonna go around him, hopefully. Brian Bell, how you doing today? Hi, Brian, how you been? Good morning, my friend. I know we chatted before. I just forgot where you're actually from. Oh, you from Birmingham, right? I'm just guessing, you know, because sometimes I tend to forget, but I usually don't forget things, man, honestly. I remember the first time my father spanked me, man, and I was so mad at him, but I was only like a little toddler, right? But I thank my dad and my parents, you know, for teaching me some family values. You know, you gotta discipline your kids, man, especially when they're a lot younger. You know, that's the way it's got to be, you know. Yes, Brian, I got you, my man. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you, my friend. You know, at a young age, my dad was tough with me, man, but I thank him, you know, honestly. But he passed away like almost 10, 11 years ago, I think. Yeah, Brian, I hope you're doing good, my friend. How's the weather down south? I swear, my first helmet, it was actually Bell helmet. And I ride motocross, you know, but like there's some helmets that are specifically for jet skis, you know what I'm saying, because you ride in the wet weather. But the one I had, it was actually jet ski helmet, but it was good. I mean, I got it for cheap. It was brand new, so it worked for both, you know. It doesn't matter. It just some of them are specifically for jet skis, you know what I'm talking about, but they look the same. They look the same. But yeah, man, honestly, I'm about to actually get me another helmet, but I already have one, so I have a couple too. I have two of them, you know. I wear them like when I go to track, you know. I kind of switch between because, you know, it gets wet from inside, and you put the other one away just to dry out the, you know, the inside of the helmet. But it's always good to have extra helmet. It's gotta be DOT helmet, man. It's gotta be an approved helmet. Let me see. I'm about to pick up a passenger from here. Yeah, this guy. How you doing? What's your name? Your name, sir? Your name, sir?
Sumit.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Great. Good for man. It's helpful. Look, I mean, we're doing our work. There's some kind of a couple critical calls here. I think we like the asset. You know, the two issues. You know, I think from 3 issues. One, it looks like they're going to miss this year pretty materially. Which, you know, what is 30 of the EBITDA is based on second half performance of outperforming history. You know, and then second, the rest of it is all stuff we're talking about, right? TAM. There's not a lot of TAM here, and one of the things that's a net new finding is a lot of the growth has come from up tiering. They're kind of tapping out runway with the up tier, large customer side. So we're trying to figure out the M&A side of this and how the math would work and so forth with M&A. So that's why I focused on, is this a good enough platform starting point to lean in and pay a platform multiple, because it doesn't have the AI angle that you did with Jagger and the market angle that you have with Jagger yeah, exactly. There's still, I'm convinced there's something here, but we gotta get through these issues, and if there's not enough M&A to do that at accretive prices, what's your sense? I mean, you know, Fairbus, Mark, is he gonna sell here? I mean, if this comes in at where he's making it 1.6, right? I'm presuming the bid from Toma last year was like 2.4. Is kind of what we've heard. It's like a 1.6 for him. Does he trade or just hold? He just hold for another year, let it compound into. If the interest rates are a little better, get back up to where closer to a 2x. It's always faster to go down 6 than it's okay.
That's what I did initially. I came 6 because I thought maybe this is the only way to go up that way, right? Yeah, 6 will be quicker.
Thanks.
I don't know where you were pointing at, but
sorry.
But yeah, no problem.
Yeah, look, we're working through it. I don't even know where we don't have visibility on pricing. So much of this is based on how, like I said, the $30 million EBITDA we got to tell just for the back half of the year. Of inflection and their cost downs, which are starting to make. So, we continue to like the business space. It's interesting that there's not more action around this one. So we're not worried about like the near-term performance, we're worried about the exit narrative here. Trying to box out or figure out simple. Yeah, that'd be great. Let us kind of do a little bit more work on these names ourselves to kind of figure out where the areas that really fit with what we think the buyer nexus is. And we'll get back to you. Let's move on. Thanks, Jess. Yeah, we can cancel that one. Yeah, that's not much. Awesome. Thanks, man. You too. Hey Mom, how's it going? Just on my way into work. I had a bunch of calls this morning. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Yeah. Heading into work. She's not good on the phone these days. She does not. She just doesn't want to be on the phone. She wants to have she doesn't want to be controlled, right? She feels like it's so frustrating. Yeah, I know. No, it's sad because I haven't seen her for a week. They come Saturday. Yeah. Okay, so I think we are gonna go. So the hotel we're trying to go to say it wasn't available for Labor Day, so we're gonna come Labor Day to Atlanta, probably on Thursday morning, and stay till Monday. Yeah, and if we could get a babysitter for Friday night and Saturday night. Perfect. Friday and Saturday. Yeah, that works. and then you should come Monday. Fly with us to Monday to here, Atlanta. Here. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll book it. Awesome. We're looking forward to it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Why don't you take Nicole to when you're in your army? Get you Nicole and warm up in the hiking in Europe and warm up Nicole and hikes. And then you can get going. Yeah. And I'm not going to be around, so then I don't have to be there. Love you guys.
truck, right?
Thanks, man.
All right, no problem.
Hey, appreciate it.
You're welcome. Good. Travel Pass, what's going on? What's going on in Tucson? Tucson, Arizona. Yeah, my friend, I'm just hustling right here. Hustling in New York, as always. I'm a hustler, baby. You gotta let me know. Because, I mean, look, that's the only way you can survive here, man. By making sure you make ends meet. The last stupid driver, the last passenger, this dumbass, you know. It's like, they're backseat drivers. Some of the worst backseat drivers, man. They get in the car, they're trying to tell you how to get to certain places. You want to know how to get to, look, you wanted to actually start telling people how to get to your destination. What I recommend to go get your own vehicle, right? And drive yourself to your location and figure the way to that place instead of having to direct people how to get to your location. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know people need transportation to get to where they want to go, but I just hate somebody asking me how to get to, you know, showing me the way going to that location. But I know he was pointing something, but he did not say anything. I saw him like he was on the phone and he was pointing with his finger. And at one point, he said something about 6, and I told him that's why I actually took 6, because I know that's the fastest way. Although GPS, he was telling me to go to Park. And I bet you these people, they start directing you, they don't even know how to drive a car, I think. I bet you, you know, if I give this guy a car to drive on 6th Avenue, he would have been sitting there like in the beginning of the trip, maybe somewhere in the, like in the beginning of those few blocks, trying to get himself through traffic. I could muscle my way through traffic. And like any other, you know, like professionals that do drive in the city. Oh yeah, he said just another day. Yeah, it is just another day. Oh, he said how much I made on Uber platform. Yeah, man. Like yesterday, I left, right, and I went worked a little bit. You know, I made like $120 some dollars. You know, total between like the other apps and Uber and all that, and I just went home because I had to wake up this morning because I have a shift with this company in the morning, 5:30. Yeah, 5:30. I gotta be up 5:30. You know, sometimes I take a quick shower, boom, hit my car, and then sometimes it only take me 15 minutes from Manhattan to Brooklyn, you know, to pick the car up. So yeah, I don't stay out that late because, yeah, last night I was thinking maybe I'll stay a little bit, but then one ride took me a little bit north, and I was pretty much just in the Bronx, and then drove my way back, took a trip all the way to Brooklyn. That was my last trip. Roxanne, how you doing? How are you today? What's going on up in Ohio? You got too many lakes up in Ohio. Too many lakes, right? Like 1,000 lakes or something like that. I don't know. Is Toledo part of Michigan, Ohio, right? Because at one point they were fighting each other over that part. Ray, what's going on, Ray? What's happening up in Orange County, man? It's gotta be nice and bright there. Cool weather. It's gotta be some frosting over there, you know, like in the morning, like when it gets a little bit closer to fall. Man, it gets really nippy up north. Garcia, what's going on, my man? How you been? Or whatever. I mean, I love it. Yeah, Garcia, I'm still not sure whether you're male or female. I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, but it's going good. Yeah, Ray. I'm just hustling today with these guys. Columbus, Ohio, right? Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, Columbus, Ohio is the state capital, right? Yeah. You know about the buses in Manhattan, man. Yeah, Ray, you used to work for the MTA? I like MTA, man. One bus driver this morning, man, it was nice of him. You know, he came out of the bus. It was pretty cool, you know, because he was actually driving a tandem, right? A tandem bus. You know, I felt, you know, like the bus drivers, they got some work cut out for them. You know, honestly, they work and they drive in the city, and it's really impossible to maneuver those buses, you know, in the city, especially if you're driving like tandems, you know, like tandem bus, like the tallest one. But yeah, he came out and said, my friend, please, I'm gonna make a right turn, wide turn. And it's true, where I was parked, he would have never been able to actually make that wide turn. If I just want to make a right turn, if you mind, you know, you could move out a little bit. And then at one point he was telling me that be careful on the bus lanes, because the bus has camera. They don't have bus, some of the bus lanes don't have like cameras, right? But in the city, some places you cannot be there because you're looking for a $115 ticket. He was telling me, look, we did there for some reason, I don't know why. Until they get dispatched, or I'm not sure what it is, but he was standing by at that point. But I appreciate him actually taking the time and telling me that the buses were, you know, do have cameras. So, and this is new actually, because I've heard of it like before, but they do have cameras, and it's up to the bus driver also. If he sees you on a bus lane, he could actually take a little snap or picture of your plate. You know, like they could do it because they have that consent to do it on their own if they want to. That's what I was told, but oh, okay. Yeah. I like the M66. M66 goes to the transverse, like 66 transverse. Right through the park. Yeah, travel pass, there's no place slow here in New York. It's busy anywhere you go, you know, whether you're in Bronx, Brooklyn. It just here, there's a gridlock right here down by Times Square. And I just got a trip and I need to go by Rockefeller Center to pick someone up because that's what they request me from. So, and I can see traffic is not moving right here. Because they're constantly doing this stupid construction, man. It's insane. Yeah, man, I just got the check yesterday from Lyft. I opened it up. They actually Lyft. I got $2,000 from Lyft, almost 2,000, like 1,900 and change. But I haven't gotten the Uber check yet. Not bad, right? I mean, I was thinking maybe it would be a little bit more because I worked like from the time that they were stealing money, you know, until sometimes when they got sued. Yeah, almost 2,000, you know, like $1,967. $1,967. That's not bad, you know, money from the sky. You weren't expecting. That's 3 payment on my insurance, you know, like, I mean, yeah, like I paid $350 for my insurance a month, so that's pretty much, yeah. I mean, look, I'll probably pay off the insurance. I don't have to think about it anymore because it's halfway through the, you know, the policy. So I'm expecting more money from Uber because I've been with them since 2014. Free cash, always good. Yeah, travel pass. I was thinking about going somewhere this summer, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah, no, I just go ahead and pay the rest of my policy, my insurance policy. Another great day today too, you know. The weather is comfortable, not as hot. Yep. Yo, this is a Radio City Music Hall. You know, I already went. I went to Rockettes one of their during the Christmas season. Man, it's spectacular. It's crazy. Those girls are really in good shape. It's awesome. You know, that show. The only thing that I haven't really gotten to, I wasn't able to actually do in the city, is actually Broadway play. I've never been to a Broadway show. That's where I want to go someday. Although I was gonna go to Phantom of the Opera at one time, and I missed it. Hi, what's your name?
Francesca.
Oh, no problem. Your name is Francesca? I have a different name here.
Marco.
No, Marco. I need the name on the account, because the name you gave me does not match with what I have on my end. Huh?
This is
What is your name, man? Because I have Contini.
Contini.
That's what I need. That's what I need.
Yeah.
Could you San Francisco? I don't want to end up picking up the wrong person.
Già. Adesso ho torto gli occhiali, era lui. L'altro, il cattivo, che è il fratello, diciamo.
Okay, this is your
Okay.
stuff.
Yes.
No
Thank you
problem.
so much.
Thank
You're welcome.
you.
You're welcome. Yes, this is the Hudson Yard, the shops. You see this thing right here called the vessel on the left? I don't know if you guys seen it. A lot of people committed suicide. They jumped right off that thing, right? It's called the vessel, right? And they shot it down. Look, I know for a fact one day you will see they're gonna stop this driveway. They will more likely to close this driveway. It just if any, and more likely something is going to happen. Somebody's going to get hit, somebody's going to get killed, and then they will eventually close this driveway. Because you can easily like drive someone and park them and drop them off right there, right? Like either that corner or this corner. But I know one day they're going to stop this driveway. They will close it for traffic. Man, I remember there was nothing here. This is my neighborhood, you know? I live only 2 blocks away from here. Back in the days, we used to actually hang out right there at the yard, like with the railroad tracks. You know, we had like pit bikes. We used to ride them right there along the Hudson Yard. And now, like once they built this part of the Hudson Yard, which is mostly, I mean, I heard like there's like, was almost like $23 billion. Okay, it's a B, not an M, with the investment at the Hudson Yard. And most of the people that invest in the Hudson Yard are from like part of this oil-rich countries, you know, like Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Dubai. You get my point? So I only been to the shops like twice. I didn't even went all the way up. I was just like in the cellar, like the mezzanine, right? I mean, everything is expensive there. I mean, what are you gonna buy? Like sometimes I come to a Whole Food because they open up a Whole Food here, like to come buy something. But this place was deserted. Just about not even 13 years, about 12 years ago. Oh no, yeah, look, Holla, they actually planning reopening the vessel, but I could see what they doing is they put in like sort of a mash, like a honeycomb mash, whatever. They're gonna do it like that way people cannot attempt to jump. You know, they're working on it. I've heard they're gonna reopen it, but they want to make sure that they cover that part of the stairs where nobody could jump out of the vessel. I can see all these cranes. I can see they're replacing some kind of sort of a mesh, right? Like some honeycomb thing, like it's gonna be around the part of you know, the perimeter, you know, the circumference of the vessel, so you know nobody will attempt to jump. But it doesn't matter, man. People they jump out of the Empire State sometimes. It's crazy, right? Man, I had to muscle my way through that, you know, traffic on 5th. I made illegal turn right there on 42nd Street. But sometimes I observe, you know, like I could see, because I could see where the cops, they be waiting at. Because 42nd and 5th, there's no turns there. Man, for me to keep going down 5th and have to kind of cross, because it's the only alternative for me at that point is to go take 39th Street. Yeah, 39 or 37, it would be like cross town. I have to deal with the traffic going to cross town. But man, in this type of job, if you want to make money, you gotta be reckless. But you don't want to be end up getting ticket. Next thing you know, you get suspended, right? Man, TLC, They don't have no heart. You know, like they find you. You get a couple of tickets. By the time you get convicted, you know, TLC has its own point system. You know what I'm talking about? See, we the drivers here, we have to deal with 2-point system. You know, like TLC point system and DMV point system. You know, guys, like if you have a license, right, in your state, and it applies to every state, you know, once you accumulate 11 points, you're done, man. You get suspended, and it's up to the judge if he wants to let you drive. You know, sometimes you might ask for a restricted license where you could, you know, drive from work to home, from home to work or whatever. But rarely, you know, but us here in the city, like if you get 6 points with the TLC, they want to suspend you for 6 months, and it depends what type of ticket that you receive. You know, some ticket, they carry almost like $2,300 fine. Sometimes up to $3,000. I swear to God, man. It's true. I'm not lying. And TLC has a rule book. You know, it's like almost, they have like maybe like 100 or over 232 rules that you cannot break. And they find you, they write you, whatever. But it is what it is, man. DMV ticket, you could get away with it. You know what I'm talking about? Because you could postpone a ticket like for years, whatever, before you get convicted, you know. But TLC, you can't. They give you a ticket. You're lucky if they settle with you. You know, they tell you, okay, we're gonna settle with you. This is what you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna be paying, and then you can avoid some of the points, right? But more likely sometimes they don't give you a break at all. That's crazy, man. Like, I don't know. The only thing that pisses me off about the street of New York is the bike lane. You know, there's no need for bike lane in the city. There's no need for bike lane. You know, like if you go on 8th Avenue sometimes, like there's some of the streets, there used to be like 3-way traffic, and they took part of one lane, which becomes like part of a bike lane, like you see here, right? 9th Avenue could have been like 5 lane, almost. Yeah. But then they took the parking, they put the cars here instead of the curb, and then they put the bike lanes there. And you go to some of the avenues, there's only 2 lanes, and then truck, they park on the left, you know, to deliver goods, and forget about it, it becomes 1 lane. It's ridiculous, man, the way that people think about some of these, you know, city officials. Some of them, they don't even drive in the city. They don't even know what it's like driving. And they come up with these stupid rules. You know, back then, avenues were wide open, man. You could just drive everywhere. You know, people, if there's a meter parking, it's on that side, right, by the curb, right? Reckless with caution, right? I think I'm a little spoiled, you know. I have a PBA card, you know. Every time I get pulled over, I just flash it, and sometimes they let me go. But they do, I mean, most of the time. I mean, I just don't want to do something stupid because, you know, I have people in the forest, you know, and in NYPD, like I have people that actually serve in the NYPD, and I have their badges. Like I have 2 PBA cards, honestly. Because I get pulled over, they look at it, you know, because it has to be signed and everything. You name the officer on it, and then they just let you, you know, they tell you, okay, just be careful, keep going. But without the PBA card, you more likely they will write you. Oh, you mean like Battery Park City? There's no attraction down by the Battery Park City. The only thing is, you know, you get people going down there by Bowling Green, you know, to hit that ferry to go to Statue of Liberty, right? And also, what's the other one? Only thing that I know of down there, but and also there's Native American Indian Museum right there. It used to be up in Washington Heights, and they moved it down there. And most people sometimes they go about the Raisin Bowl. I don't know what they like about the Raisin Bowl, you know. Some people they sit behind these gigantic bowls to take a picture. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean they're building along the piers, like you know, I kind of see like along the Hudson Yard. I mean the Hudson River. There's got a bunch of restaurants there. I mean even like the piers, right? Chelsea Piers. Chelsea Piers was never there, you know, until they built Chelsea Pier at one point. And you go down by 14th Street, you know, the little, what do you call it? Little paradise, a little, like, I don't know what they call it. It's like, it's, I mean, I see people going there, you know, it's like just pretty much, what do you call it? It's like a park. Yeah, Little Island. Yeah, they call it Little Island. It looks from the outside. It's got like these giant like champagne cups, you know, like, and pretty much you walk on top of it, right? Pretty much like weird the way they built that, but. And you pass like 14th Street a little bit down there, right? And you see people, they're basking in the sun there. Like taking a suntan, you know, sitting on the beach, like literally like they think they're on the beach, you know? But obviously you cannot swim. Yeah, how the, you know, pier, I mean along the pier, especially like by the Meatpacking District, which really was fun back then. There was so many nightclubs there. One of them was the Vault back then. It's called the Vault. Where, you know, I mean at one point even the Vault was still there, where they filmed actually the movie Will Smith, I'm the Legend. Yeah, they filmed it, and not part of where the nightclub was. I mean, there used to be like really nice clubs. I don't know if you've been around, man. One of the nicest clubs that I used to go to was called the Palladium. It actually was on 14th Street, but now they turned it into NYU campus. And also there's Sound Factory. Sound Factory was right there on 46th Street, man. They used to be like, oh man, those days was something else. And now they're not everything. They would just want to shut down all the nightclubs. I mean, back then, after hours were pretty cool. You used to like hang out to like after, you know, the nightclub closes at 4 and people they go out like after hours. You know, you could freaking just get wasted until sometime in the afternoon and then you go home, right? Yeah, there was the Vault, it was Sound Factory, Palladium was awesome, man. I mean, the only people that know what I'm talking about is people that lived in the early 80s, late 80s, early 90s, you know. Yeah, I'm planning not to miss any trip today because I missed a bunch of trips yesterday. Yeah, Trump and Elon Musk, they were like chatting with each other live, like for 2 hours. There's this guy, a YouTuber, his name is Aiden Ross. Yeah, Aiden Ross. Yeah, this guy talks a lot of trash. Him, sometimes he was friends with Andrew Tate. You know Andrew Tate? That guy's got a big mouth, right? But he's a very articulate person. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sure you guys know who Andrew Tate is. But Aiden Ross, you know, he actually gifted like a Rolex to Trump, and obviously he had to take it back because you cannot be giving out those gifts to a presidential candidate. You know. Yeah, I mean, Elon Musk. I mean, I don't know if you know Elon Musk, guys. He's from South Africa. He's not American, right? So his mom, she was a model. At one point, they moved out from South Africa, and she was in Canada. They were in Canada at one point before they moved to the U.S. I mean, Elon Musk is the American dream. You see what I'm talking about? That's the American dream. You want to accomplish something like that? So obviously he's from South Africa. So yeah, I mean, this is great. That's what you need. You need people like that to come here and contribute to the country, right? And society, right? And basically, you know, to contribute to the country, basically, because I know they were talking about people coming up, you know, coming here from other part, which they have no skills, not whatsoever, you know. And I agree with that, you know, so. Yeah. I see the car. That's what it says. It says move forward. Yeah, it's a moving truck, right? It is a moving truck. I see a lot of people moving. You know, I like the other trucks. It says piece of cake. They're all like pink trucks. You know, they're moving trucks. Honestly, because I can see a lot of people moving out of New York. I mean, this morning it started nice, no traffic, you know, to sometime even 10. I mean, about the time I went live, but you never know, man. Traffic could be anywhere here in the city, anywhere. when the legendary club, and it's still there actually. It's almost like it's called Limelight. It's a church right there on 6th Avenue, next to Bed Bath and Beyond. And I actually worked at that club before as a bar back. You know, like that's what I used to do. I used to work as bar back in a rush. I mean, the last restaurant I worked at, you know, which was down by the financial district, right across the street from the World Trade Center, right? Because that place used to call the Winter Garden. Now it's called Brookfield. Yeah, now it's called Brookfield. You know, that place, you know, 9/11, when the building fell, it fell right onto the whole debris, and everything went actually on top of the World Financial Center across the street. You see there's an arch, like sort of thing, you know, like it's a glass arch right there. And yeah, Limelight was really cool place, man. Like every Friday, I think, no, every Thursday, right? They used to have all these bands. They used to actually come and rehearse there, and one of them was I used to, yeah, Kiss, yeah, band Kiss, right? I attended so many rehearsals there, man. At the beginning when they started, you know, they band. I mean, obviously they were like in the 70s, 80s, and then they blow up at one point, right? In the 90s. And a lot of these bands, they used to come, you know, like sort of, they used to rehearse like live. You know, they have a bunch of them. They come, they rehearse, like there's another band, and it goes like that all night. You know what I'm talking about? It was really nice. And some of those entry, like sometimes you come in and you could get in for free. Hello, okay, you know Limelight, right? Yeah. Now they turn it into sort of like almost, I don't know what it is inside, because honestly I have never really been inside, but they divided the whole church, which they have like sort of shops within the church itself. Yeah, they do have some shops. I'm not sure what it is inside. You can't beat the old days, man. It was fun. See, like here, all this shenanigan about nothing. Just a truck parked right there. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, this is like sort of, and I know people, that's why I made the turn there, because at one point I know there was so much traffic. But then you come to this part, and I'm sure people are trying to actually get away from traffic from there, because there's another, see this guy trying to tell people, because literally people, they cannot drive between like spaces like this, you know. I mean, they can't make a judgment, you know. I know the truck, right? You mean the truck is making all the mess, right? Are you gonna punch him? He's gonna punch him. This biker is pissed because the truck is parked there too. And there's a dumpster on this side also. I mean, it's cool that I could actually fold my mirrors from inside. It will give me a little bit more space. Go. She doesn't know how to drive between two cars, man. Here's the space. Look, you got plenty of space. Fold your mirrors. Fold. See your mirrors? Fold them. Fold your mirrors. Fold the other one. And you could be able to go through there. It's got a lot of space. It's got a lot of space. See, these people are telling her that she got a lot of space. And they're spotting her from there, right? It's ridiculous, people, the way they drive that. I'm telling her, all she has to do is fold her mirrors. I know she's from South Carolina. I think that's what the plate says. Unbelievable. I could go through here with my eyes closed, man. Holla, where are you from? What part of New York? It's very tight, but I could go through here clear, no problem whatsoever. And that truck is making it miserable also. He's parked right there next to that dumpster. More likely to think, you know, maybe he could have parked like right on the avenues, but I'm not sure why he's there. Because I see no one taking anything from that truck. Oh, okay, Hala, you from Ocean, from Brooklyn, and then you moved to Queens, right? You know what I want to move, man? Like if I want to, you know, Far Rockaway, it's really nice, man. There, it's a whole different world. You by the beach, you know. I'd probably like, you know, I don't know if you know Breezy Point. Breezy Point, it's right there in Brooklyn, right? And there's always a ferry that comes from there all the way to Manhattan. You know, you take the ferry, the streak. You know the streak, right? The boats. They fast, man. Pick you up from, you get to Manhattan in like 30 minutes on that ferry, right? But Breezy Point, Far Rockaway, man, it's really cool places there, man. But the only problem there, if there's a storm or something like that, and you live in a like a lower level, you get you're gonna get flooded. You know what I'm saying? Like because that's what had happened. You know, during Sandy, you know, most people that lived along the Far Rockaways, for some reason, most of them they were flooded. Their houses. I mean, obviously at this point, some people are still recovering from Sandy. It's true. Or some people they still rebuilding their houses there. But Far Rockaway, it's really cool, nice and quiet there. Right along the beach too, right? There's dangerous part of the Far Rockaway, I can tell you that, right? From Beach 90 all the way, you know, like you going towards that place, what it's called? I forgot what it's called. Like if you're going towards Nassau. Oh, from Rockaway, it might take like an hour. Oh, okay. I mean, it's really fun. I mean, I've never taken it. I just assumed maybe it'll be like 30 minutes. No, I mean, if more likely, because I know they stop somewhere, like along the South Ferry, I think, before they end up on 34th Street. You get my point? I know, but the Governor's Island, I mean, they do stop there before the ferry end up on 34th Street, because that's the end of the ferry there. And I know there's another ferry again that stops somewhere up on 96th Street by the mayor's mansion. It's nice. I mean, I don't mind like every morning getting on that ferry along, you know, on the body of water, watching everything. I'm being in the ferry. It's really fun, right? Because I used to hang out with some of my friends. I mean, we used to jet ski around Manhattan Island. It was fun, man. I don't own jet ski, but my friends do. So I usually they let me ride one of theirs, and it's really nice to go all the way around the island, like riding, because we start from Throgs Neck. You know where Throgs Neck is? Like by Throgs Neck Bridge. We start from there. We go all the way around the Bronx. Then we take the Hudson River down. Sometimes we take the East River and we go all the way around the tip of Manhattan, and we go back because the when we start, it's actually by Dykeman. Sometimes we start from Dykeman or from the Throgs Neck. Dykeman has the marina, like right by the Hudson. Oh yeah, look, holla! I know what you're talking about. Woodmere. That's what I was trying to say. Woodmere. Yes, Woodmere. Edgemere, because you said Edgemere, but it's I don't know if it's I don't know if there's such thing Edgemere, but I was gonna say Woodmere. You're a New Yorker, man. I could tell. Holla, you meant Woodmere, right? Yeah, because Rockaway, the more you go like east going down, like along this, from the Pier 90. No, I said from Beach 90 all the way down. It's kind of really dangerous part of the Rockaways. But when I was a teenager, I hang out a lot by Beach 116. You know where they have the memorial of that, during 9/11, like just a couple months after 9/11, there was a Dominican American airline that actually crashed. And it crashed I think over Breezy Point. Right, it's true. There were 150 Dominicans on that flight. They all perished. It was something wrong with the rudder. There was missing screw, whatever, and they crashed there, right? And even 4 people crashed. Some people died actually. Yeah, some people died also from that part of the some of the residents, they were there. Part of the Breezy Point. There were 4 people on the ground died also. So yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, I forgot. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to concentrate. Like sometimes you talk, you see something, and you're looking at it right now, because actually I'm having like the bird view of everything right here, and also you gotta like watch out for traffic and pedestrians. So no, yeah, it'd be nice, man, to take that ferry. I'm gonna do it, but if I'm gonna do it, that means I'm gonna take the train. Take the A, the C, the shuttle, all the way to Beach 116, because that's the last stop, and then get on the ferry, because the ferry is across the street from Beach 116. Yeah, Woodmere. Woodmere, more likely, it's all like Jews, rich Jewish people live there. Yeah, the memorial, yes, Holla, the memorial is actually on Beach 116. Because like back then, when I used to go to Beach 116, it was fun, I used to ride my motorcycle there. You know what I'm talking about? And then I used to park my motorcycle right there where the memorial is. And then eventually when I went back, honestly, the only time I went back is when that was before 9/11. Yeah, before 9/11, I went there, you know, to see what it's like. But then I went there, and there were no concession stands there, because there used to be concession stands, you know, along the beach, right? It's pretty cool. And then I don't see no concession stands there, and they built buildings right there, right? And I said, oh man, this has all been built, you know, whatever. And it's really nice. People that live along that part of the beach, you know, they can see right there. If you have a view of 9/11 came, and then they, you know, the American airline, you know, went down. So I went back. That's when I see was actually they made the memorial. They have memorial every year, you know, but I don't think actually even Mayor Adam went there to the memorial. You know, I think the last time the mayor that was there actually was De Blasio. I've never really, I don't think that Eric Adam went to that memorial. I don't think if he did. I'm not sure, if I'm not aware of, but yeah, I took the Cross Bay. Yeah, I took the Cross Bay too. Yeah, I took Cross Bay, whatever the bridge. If it's easier, maybe I'll take Flatbush. Yeah. You know, like if you're going from here, I think Flatbush exit to the Cross Bay Bridge. No, yeah, I'm talking about the Flatbush Avenue Bridge. Yeah. If you exit the Flatbush, because that from the Cross Bay, it's a Cross Bay Bridge. But the other one, I forgot what it's called. It is Jill Hodges. That's what it's called. Yeah, a couple of days ago, I dropped one of the guys there at the Aviator. You know, the part of the military base there, right before the bridge. I was, you know, when I dropped off the dude at one point, I don't know. I mean, I told him, look, man, I don't want to go inside that base. You don't mess around with military bases here in America, dude. I'm telling you. But I think he's probably, you know, he works there on the base, I guess. Plain clothing, you know, so. Look at the Cybertruck. Big ass, like a boat, man. You know, Mike says, I'm not making a $61,000 Cybertruck. You only could buy a $100,000 truck right now. I don't know what's so special about the $100,000 truck. I don't know what they're gonna add to it. To me, it's an ugly looking truck, I'll tell you the truth. Instead of that money, I go buy me a Raptor, man. Raptor, it's a really good, awesome truck. You know Casey Neistat? His office is, well, it's not his office. He's got a loft, you know. He rented a loft. Yeah, he rented a loft. But I think this is his loft here. No, I think it's next door. I can see the only thing I know about the building is, because I've never really looked at the building number, but I know he has like a Bosch air conditioner out the window. Yeah, this is actually where his I think that Casey Neistat, you know, like he basically gave up on YouTube, you know. I don't see him making any videos, right? He got burnt out, I think. Right, Holland? Yes, exactly. Floyd Bennett Field, yes. Hello, do you drive? Yeah, it's a Joe Bridge. Yeah, I could care less, man. I'm a dirt bike rider. I'm used to like off-road. Yeah, it's a Joe Bridge. Even if you drive the car, you can feel the car sway back and forth, right? It's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, don't face me, you know, riding along those bridges. Yeah, the only you know, you want to go a lot faster over those Joe Bridge, you know, like you know, like that's what I do. I go fast. You go slower, the more likely you're gonna crash. You have to go really fast. It's with a little bit speed. You can't be going slow. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. You do have CDL, right? You have a street bike, right? We have some type of cruiser. I know I took a break, which I really did not want to take at this point, but I'm back, so let's go through Chinatown here. Moscow Street. If you ask someone, do you know where Moscow Street? They might not even know where that place is. I mean, because it's a small street, it's like not even a few yards. It's called Moscow. Not Moscow, Moscow. M-O-S-C-O. Yeah, this is JFK trip.
All you cops.
Damn, there's a school bus there. Not going that way. Looks like. Dodge Ram here. Man, Little Italy is no longer Little Italy. Chinatown took over Little Italy. You know, Little Italy used to run from here all the way to, like, pretty much like a few blocks before, like, West Houston. Although they, you know, all the Italian restaurants, they were spread out, but now there's the only part here, which is like maybe like 4 blocks of Little Italy. Yeah, stupid Giuliani, man. He went after all these, you know, the mafia and stuff like that. I mean, just for his own political gains, right? And now he's in trouble, man. He's broke. I don't know what he did 9/11. He did nothing, man. I know at one point they started calling him like America's mayor. Douchebag. That guy is a douchebag, man. Man, one time I had my car parked right here. That was a long time ago, in the early 2000, I think. Yeah, maybe it was like 2000. No, maybe it was in the 90s. Yeah. My car was broken into. You know, like, and I thank God I didn't have really any valuables there, but they took. I had my wallet there, which is, you know, they were all my IDs. I had to replace everything. I mean, I had some, you know, like a few $100s there. When they went through the glove compartment, you know, they tear down the whole car, dude. It was the first time, you know, I had my car broken into. I mean, look, it happens, but I mean, and it wasn't even my. It was actually my. Yeah, I mean, it was my car. But it was, I used to actually, it was actually yellow cab. And it was not private car, it was yellow cab. Because I was driving yellow cabs back then. Because we used to, like back then, I used to share the car with another driver. You know, it was a lot cheaper than like renting, like per day. You know, you could rent per week, and then you could share the car with another driver, which really was cheap. We were only paying like $425, like for a 12-hour shift. But now, man, like if you're gonna get 12-hour shift, you're looking about $1,300 easy. But the best thing, I mean, if you're gonna be driving a cab, you might want it to just like pretty much like invest in a medallion, because medallions are a lot cheaper now. They're like $10,000 versus like they were selling them for like $1 million. I mean, it always could be investment because obviously, I'm gonna tell you the truth. These yellow cabs are icons. They're not going anywhere. And the good thing about yellow cabs, you know, like you don't have to drive to look for people. You know, usually people, they hail a cab, they get in the car, right? They pay you, bomb you on your way out. But you gotta be careful, man. Driving, I mean, you could be driving any type of car. You could be driving for Uber, Lyft, driving a yellow cab. You will eventually, if you're not aware of your surrounding, and you gotta be very street smart, man, because people will attack you. And they do, but you have to be, you know, vigilant. Oh, you have the Yamaha? Is it the VMAX? Not the VMAX. The yeah, they call them the Max. I mean, I forgot what it's called. The new Yamaha. They're really fast, man. That's Yamaha VMAX, I think, right? Oh, you mean like Arthur Avenue? Yeah, Arthur Avenue is really nice. Yeah, in the Bronx. That's where they filmed the movie called Bronx Tale, right? I know that building right there on Arthur. No, it's on East 100 and something. But Arthur Avenue, yeah, it's really nice there too. They still, yeah, there's prominently. You can see there's a plenty restaurant compared to Little Italy here. There, it's really spread out. Yeah, the T-Max, right? I say V-Max because I know there's Yamaha V-Max. It's a like street fighter. It's like freaking awesome bike, man. It looks from another planet. You know what I'm talking about? It looks. I don't know. You know if you know the V-Max. I mean, they still make them till today. I actually bought like one of them not that long ago and actually flipped it. The guy had only like maybe 450 miles on it. And I traded in. This guy that bought it for me, he bought it from Brazil, I think. Yeah, I had to kind of, you know, I helped him out with the whole thing because obviously he wanted the bike so badly because those VMAX are really in demand. But this one was almost like fresh, man. Yeah, I think it was from Brazil. Yeah, so I kind of sort of you know, handled all the shipping for him. Stuff like that for the bike to get on, you know, one of these containers and stuff like that. But he paid for the shipping. I mean, it was no problem. I just had to do the whole like sort of work for him from this point here. You know, for me to take the bike to the shipper, for him to put the bike, because he already arranged for someone to actually put that bike in one of the containers. So I kind of went to that extent, you know, because he kept asking me that he wants the bike. So he was happy. He got the bike. He left me really good, you know, like feedback rating on eBay. Oh man, those T-Max they're monsters. I tell you the truth. Definitely want to get me one of those scooters, man. It'll be fun. The only scooters I've owned is, what do you call it? The Elite. I had an Elite Yamaha, and no, Elite is the Honda. Yeah, I had an Elite, Honda, it was 125. See, these people, they got these big freaking bags, man. They don't fit in these cars. They don't fit in these cars. You know, those bags, they don't fit in this car. Sorry? On the home. Honestly, it's true, man. Some of these big suitcases, they don't fit in the Model 3. Hold on. That one. They got big ass suitcases, man. And this Model 3, now I gotta put this one of them in the front. One of the suitcases. Trying to put these between you, like you said.
Aquí la que la quiero.
Got it?
Perfect.
All right, no problem. What's your name again?
Margarita.
All right, no problem. terminal you're going to?
Vai.
Oh, JetBlue, right?